Greetings and grand rising, everyone. Today is day 10 for 30-day challenge for the 108 Surya Namaskar or 108 Sun Salutations. So today I will not go into a deep introduction. We'll just get right into it. So we will do our 10 or 20 together because we did 20 um, yesterday, and that's the way my body was feeling. So we'll go with that same flow. If I'm feeling like I want to, do more before my first break, then I will continue to do that. So again, you got your own pace, and if you do feel like you need to, take your own breaks or stretch more, you can do that. You don't have to continue with the movements back to back as I do. Now, yesterday I did find myself doing more of the full out movements. So again, if you have that energy, if your body is, leading you or pushing you towards continuing with the full out movements, then do that. If you do feel like you want to continue with the modified movements, again, continue to do that. I want to try to give you all a bit more sight of what I'm doing. So I might have to adjust the camera a bit. Move it down a little bit. So you might not see my head. Okay. So you get to see more of the singing bowl over there. Okay. So I will start with our full out movement as I did yesterday for the, just to give you an example of what we're doing when we're fulling out. And then I will do the modified movement. And I will continue with modified until I feel like I'm ready. I've done the stretch, I've done the warm up, and I can get into my full out movements. So you want your arms up straight, and you're going to do a slight back bend. Now here you want to engage your core in order to protect your back. So to engage your core, you can do a ha 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 ha. And as you push that air out, you feel your core tightening, your abdomen is engaged. And you want to slowly exhale as you fold forward. Your hands on your mat. They could be outside of your feet. Now, if you cannot bend straight over, then bend your knees slightly. You're going to step back with your right foot as far back as you can. Remember, your first move, you want to give your body time to stretch. Slowly bring that right knee to your mat. Step back with your left. Stretch a little bit. Bring the left knee to meet your right. Then you go into a plank. At this point, you're going to bring your chest and your chin to meet your mat. Again, this is the full out movement. Elbows are hugging your body. Inhale, come up to your upward dog. The tops of your feet are flat against your mat. Engage your core. Curl your toes under. Exhale into downward dog. Inhale, slowly bring your knees to your mat. Slide your right hand over, and you want to bring your right foot to your hand or to meet your hand. If you are more flexible, you can bring your foot underneath your hand or the inside of your hand, okay? Go ahead and bring your left foot to meet your right. Your knees are slightly bent. You're still bent over. Go ahead and straighten out those knees as best you can. Arms outstretched near your ears. And you want, or your arms are near your ears, yes. You want to slowly rise. And go back into a slight back bend. That is your full movement. So we'll do another. Pull out. Slowly bend forward. This will be a little bit faster pace. Step back with the right. Step back with the left. Bring the left knee to meet the right. Go into a plank. Bring your chest and chin to your mat. Elbows hugging your body. Come up to your upward dog. Oh, and your feet should have stayed on the mat. I don't know why I had my feet up. Okay, and now you go into your downward dog. Feel that nice stretch in your calves there. Slowly bring your knees to your mat. Here, bring your right foot to meet your right hand. Bring your left foot, straighten those knees. Arms outstretched, and slowly rise. Slight back bend. Now we'll do our modified movement. As you see, we did not do the back bend. Slow forward fold. Bring those knees, step back with your right foot. Bring that right knee down to your mat. Step back with your left. Meet your right knee with your left knee. Here, you go into your plank. Slowly bring those knees down. And instead of doing your chest and chin to the mat, you want to do your cat pose and inverted cat. So, take your spine to the ceiling. Exhale. Inhale. Your eyes are now forward and you are stretching your abdomen. And now you take it to a neutral spine where your eyes are on your mat. And you want to slide your right hand over. Bring your right foot up. And now bring your left to meet your right. Slowly straighten those knees. Arms outstretched. Slowly rise. Okay, so that is our modified movement. So you have the option of doing your movement full out, or you can go ahead and do the modified. It's your preference, what your body is feeling like in the moment. Again, when we are doing our slow movements, that is our stretch. So I always suggest to do slow, for at least for your first set. Our medium speed is for muscle building, and our faster pace is for cardiovascular enhancement or your cardio workout. Now, sometimes in this first set, you can feel really warmed up and you might want to go ahead and go at a faster pace, and that's okay. Alrighty. So that was our first 10 movements. Now, again, when you are stepping back with that right foot first, you want to be sure to keep your left knee at a 90-degree angle. That, of course, protects your knees, but as well as giving you the ability to really stretch your legs and stretch your hamstrings. Um, Another point I always like to make is protecting the back because it is so easy to um, stress or strain the back when you're doing a lot of the forward folds and forward bends. So as you are bending forward, try to keep your back flat until you reach the mat, or and then you're able to sort of round your back a bit. The best way to prevent those injuries as you are folding forward is to keep your core engaged. So you engage it when you do your arms stretched up, and continue to keep that engaged as you are exhaling, folding forward. And that helps you to work on strengthening your back as you are folding forward. All right. So, again, if you always have questions, please don't hesitate to reach out to me. My website is whliam.com. And there you can set a consultation if you want to discuss your personal health and wellness goals. Or if you do have questions here, you can place them in the chat and I'll respond as we get back to the videos. I do put updates in the description of the videos at times about tips and to let you know when I finished it, if there was anything, I guess I would say, miraculous that happened as I was finishing the moves. So usually, if it's not really something insightful, then I probably won't put the tip there. But outside of that, I don't have any other updates. So I will see you all tomorrow. And as we always close, let us be present, let us be of light, and let us be of love.